Welcome to a Mode, a platform where young ladies come to get motivated. Got in the market for a new job? Unless you are one of the lucky few who has a high-demand job vocation, finding a new job can be a challenging and frustrating experience. To make it easier, here are 10 tips for job hunting. You can make the job search a bit easier for yourself if you use some proactive techniques and strategies. Let's boil things down to a short list of sound, timeless job hunting tips that'll help you fine-tune your strategy so that you may sail through the process. 1. Be precise on what you want. Before starting your job search, you need to think thoroughly about your strengths and weaknesses and the type of work you enjoy doing. The better you know about your likes and dislikes, the more likely you will find a new job accordingly. What is it that you are looking for in a job? What is most important to you about the job? Is it title, money, promotion, the work itself, location, or company culture? 2. Research your target companies thoroughly. Once you know what you want and what you don't want, it's time to research the requirement about the companies you're applying for. A great tip for finding a new job is to investigate a company's social media requirement posts. It will help you get a feel of the company culture and even discover what salary you're likely to be paid. 3. Fine-tune your resume for each job. Your resume is perhaps one of the most critical tools of a job search. A lot of job seekers send resumes that are full of responsibilities and send the same resume for various openings. One of the best tips for finding a new job is to have an achievement-oriented resume that includes quantifiable achievements that are relevant to the job you are applying for. 4. Make yourself an obvious fit. Study the job description and any available information you have on the position. Mirror the words and phrases in the job description. Showcase your strengths in the areas that seem to be of paramount importance to this role. Line it up and tailor your resume for each job. The human resource representative should know within a few seconds of looking at your resume that you have the skills they are looking for. 5. Create your online professional brand. Build your online brand by showcasing your expertise and passion where employers searching the internet can find your presence easily. If they don't position you as a direct match for a particular role that you're gunning for, don't be afraid to modify wording, switch around key terms, and swap bullet points in and out. Treat it as a living, breathing document throughout your job search and career. Figure out how to harness the power of social media for job search. It's by far the best resource we have available today for career and job search networking, for finding people working at companies of interest, and for positioning yourself to be found by a recruiter who has a relevant job opening. 6. Cultivate and utilize your network of contacts. For the vast majority of job seekers, a large and strong network of contacts results in more job opportunities. Networking both, in person and online, is essential for your success in your job search. You get a fair idea of what is out there, so you can be more strategic in your job search. 7. Don't limit yourself to online applications only. If you rely only on submitting online applications, you could be looking for a job for a very long time. By the time you apply, the company might be in the final interview stage, or the job might have even been filled. Contact companies that interest you directly. You might get in contact with an internal recruiter or schedule informational interviews with people who work in those companies. Ideally, you want to be known to the people who might influence you getting your foot in the door. By lining up with people on the inside of the companies at which you want to work, you will instantly set yourself apart. Decision makers interview people who come recommended or by way of a personal referral before they start sorting through the blob of resumes. 8. Prepare for all job interviews. Before you start attending interviews, think and develop responses for common interview questions, and then start practicing them. The more prepared you are for the interview, the more confident you will be, and the more you are likely to succeed. 9. Send thank you emails after interviews to all interviewers. Consider crafting original, genuine, short and concise email of thanks for each interviewer the moment you get back to a computer, following the interview. The email must emphasize your interest and fit with the job, and employer may not get you the job offer, but it will help make you stand out from most job seekers that do not bother with this simple act of courtesy. The speed with which you send the notes, and the quality, will make an impact. 10. Continue following up with hiring managers. Your work is not complete after the interview or the thank you email sent. You need to regularly follow up with the recruitment manager to show your interest and enthusiasm for the job. The key is doing so professionally without coming across needy and desperate. Keep in mind the following if your job search situation does not fit the typical model, that is, if conditions are such that finding employment will be unusually hard. Having both a positive attitude and outlook is extremely important. Employers can sense desperation and despair. Organizations want to hire positive and competent people. If you've been unemployed for a long period and depressed or recently downsized and angry, find a way to shrug it off when job hunting, or you will only be hurting yourself. If you're an older worker trying to find a job, you may face age discrimination. Among the ways to proactively counter any issues about your age are to limit the number of years of experience you list on your resume by keeping to the last 10 to 15 years, and focus on adaptability and flexibility in the interview. Especially if you are entering a new career field, you may need additional training or experience. Also, you may need to consider temping or volunteering for a short period to gain experience and build network contacts that can lead to a full-time position. In the most extreme cases, you may need to consider relocation to a place that has a higher concentration of jobs in your field. To sum up, finding a new job is usually hard. Remember that the interviewer cares much more about what you can do for them than what you want out of the deal. Certainly, they're going to care about what you want once you establish your worth. But during the interview, you must demonstrate why you make business sense to hire. We hope you found these tips for finding a new job useful. Comment below what you're going to change in your job search. Thank you for watching a la mode. Until next time. Bye.